Hey Pisces star seeds, it's Sweet Spirit Mystic and Donut. I thought, why don't we do a little bit of a love message? Let's see what's going on in the world of romance. That doesn't always come up in the reading, so I decided to just do it as a theme and see what comes up. Alright, so we've got the Romance Angel Oracle deck here. Let's start here. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And religious factors. That was on the bottom and it decided to come out. So let's see. Make the effort as well. Okay, honeymoon and religious factors. So enjoying time. You know, that really reminds me of, what is that? Eckhart Tolle. Just being in the now, in the present. Because we can always, think about the future and get worried and what are people going to think, this and that. Sorry, some weird tufts of fur sticking out. What is it? Okay. What will my family think? Different religious beliefs, things like that. I will say, Pisces, if this is someone brand new, wait. Before you start going down that rabbit hole, treat people as your friends first. You're getting to know a human being as a friend. Oftentimes we want to fast forward to, what our relationship would be like, what our kids would look like, where would we live, are we financially compatible, culturally, religious, all those things. Get to know someone first as a friend. Okay? And then you'll see. Kind of awkward here with her in my lap, okay. All right. So what's the honeymoon card? We do have the Four of Wands, which oftentimes can be about a marriage, a commitment. So it's working on your commitment. Maybe you need to take a little vacation together. Working on your commitments. Family things, all that. All right, and what's this religious factors? Okay, we have the Six of Wands, the Star. All right, I really like that energy. And then we also have the King of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. So this is the part where we get into our head and just be very logical and make up our minds that something's not going to work out and we abandon it. Insecurities. What will my family think? What will my King of Swords father think? You okay? Okay. I feel like you could have met this person at work or at the university. You just really had a great time with them. You both just understand each other. Lots of happiness with the Six of Wands and the Star card. But then it's the mind that gets in the way. Insecurities, worries, things like that. That all originates in our mind. And our minds are very powerful. If you are a Pisces, you have a fantastic imagination. So we can imagine things good and bad, detrimental and just fantastic. So remember the power of now, what's happening right now, and Focus on that. Because here with the Four of Wands in this particular deck, it also says friendship, family, community. It's like you're connecting with, your people. They live the same way as you. They think the same way as you. They get excited about the same things that you do, which is probably different from how you were raised. Okay, do you want to go down? So, with the Eight of Pentacles, it's about, mastery, self-development, seeing where things go, taking time. All right, you're going to go down because you are squirmy. Okay, go. Good girl. Okay. And the Star card is about hope. Someone that inspires you. You inspire them. They inspire you. With the King of Swords here and the Star card, that's very much air sign energy. So that's why I'm feeling like you've met them at the university, studying together. And with the Temperance and the King of Cups, it's like your ancestor, this King of Cups, has brought them to you. To connect you in with someone who is balanced. Because look, if you look here, that's the symbol for Aquarius and that's the symbol for Pisces. Both of these two cards here are air sign. This is Gemini here and Taurus, but it is an air sign. And then the Star card is Aquarius, number 17. That could be meaningful for you. But yeah, it's very much that, you both feel each other on a soul level. The Temperance card is that Earth Angel card, like a divine being that's just here in the physical plane. And, that's you, Pisces. And you have this emotional depth. But yeah, there's someone here that does not want this relationship to happen. Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign. This is, the jealous mother type. And you haven't allowed yourself to be influenced by this negativity. You've been really strong throughout this. Because it's meant to make you second guess yourself. These two fives are about disappointment and abandonment, and it's just not going to work out, where you talk yourself out of something, also known as self-sabotage. So it's really, wow, the Emperor is here and the Ace of Swords. So this is where you have to live your own life. And say, hey, you know what? I get to choose who I love. And there's, all three queens. Okay, so some are very interested in this Emperor, others are not. She's looking away. These two are looking in the direction of the Emperor. So, there are options out there. Oh, and here you are, Pisces. Let's see how it is. Yeah, you're not really paying attention. Not entirely. You're focusing on your own goals, your own dreams, doing your own inner work. And I feel that is why this Emperor likes you. This King of Cups even energy likes you. This King of Swords energy likes you. Because they know that you do not have an agenda. that you are not trying to go after their money or things like that. You're really looking for a pure connection. That's a meeting of the minds with all of this air sign energy. What is that called? Sapiosexual, where you're attracted to someone because of their mind, their ability to communicate with you together. It's like just really stimulating. And remember that, because, as we get older, all that hot and heavy passion, that cools. So you need to be able to respect someone, be able to talk to them, because those are those kinds of relationships that will last. The ones that are purely physical, generally those fade out. Yeah, so what else? However, we do live in a time period where a lot of gentlemen can hold back. So with the Page of Pentacles, it's not that old school romance where men take initiative. And this is an energetic thing. It doesn't have to be gender. They often look at your pictures. They keep tabs on what you're doing, what you're working on. They're curious about you, that's for sure. Because you have a lot going on. And they may think that you don't have time for them. Which is why there's these other energies in the mix that, are waiting in the wings. But this Emperor is not paying attention to them. It's like he's looking forward at you. Yeah, look. 3 of Cups, happy times. There's this 10 of Wands here. It's like they know that you've been through a lot, and yet with the Sun and the Knight of Cups, you're just so resilient, so happy. You have this innocence to you, even though you've been through so much. People would never know it. You don't look like what you've been through. But they know the story. They know parts of it anyway. And they're very impressed by you. And they see how, balanced you are emotionally, how you can look after yourself monetarily, you're content. You have this deep love that's within you, this reverence for the divine, and that you're also highly intuitive. Yep, you're not afraid of your shadow. You've done a lot of the shadow work, as have they. And you both are looking to fill your cup. And then there's like a decision here. 2 of Swords. This is where you're kind of like stuck. Okay, I don't want to make another choice because I'm not sure yet. And this has to do with the King of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. If anything, Pisces, I feel like you're not even really looking into love right now because you're focusing on your career, creating your own stable environment. And that's probably what they're not used to. They're used to everyone just kind of fawning all over them and like throwing themselves at them. But you're not, because you never want to be dependent on anyone. You want a dependable partner, but if you had to operate completely on your own, you'd be okay. And that is a beautiful skill, a beautiful endeavor to work on. Even if you know, this is a King of Pentacles, Emperor, King of Swords type of energy. They're very well off. So they could take care of you and others. But they respect you because you want to take care of yourself. So keep doing that. Because I'm sure, Pisces, you've been in situations where there's been some kind of imbalance where you were trapped a bit. It was hard for you to get out. Ooh, wow, there's the Tower. Because you had to rely on somebody. I mean, I talked to someone, she's like a friend of a friend, but she was going through a breakup. She'd been with someone for 20 years, almost. Since they were like high school, something like that. And he decided to tell her, hey, I don't want us to be together anymore. She hadn't worked for 4 years. She didn't know what she was going to do. Yeah, so she was in a very difficult situation and not knowing who she was because she was always catering to him. So now she has to figure out what she wants. You know, going and getting a job. I mean, thank goodness while they were together, she went and got her master's. So she's educated. But again, there's no guarantees in life. Things fizzle, fade. So it's always wise to be able to take care of yourself. So that if you have to, you can. Okay? All right, what other messages for Pisces? All right, let's talk about this person. Who is this Emperor? Oh, here we go. There's the Emperor. All right, so we have the Emperor, the Eight of Cups, and the Two of Cups. Ooh, you might meet them while traveling. Because the Eight of Cups can be about a pilgrimage where you go somewhere for yourself, like a spiritual place, a place that holds meaning to you. It doesn't have to be far travel. It just could be a place where people go to contemplate, to worship. Because remember, we have religious factors here too. You could meet them at a place of worship. But yeah, it's unified love with the Two of Cups. You both see each other eye to eye. You have the same kinds of goals, which is beautiful. They may be, a little bit older, or there's some kind of age difference, but remember, you're highly intelligent, Pisces, so sometimes being with someone your own age doesn't work. You need that maturity. So remember, age isn't anything but a number. It's how you feel. Okay, we've got the Five of Swords and the Devil here. What's this about? Oh, Five of Wands too. And the Seven of Swords. Whoa, okay. Hold on. So someone's fighting demons. And when I say demons, it's like addictive things that create self-sabotage, anger, frustration. But I feel like this was their past, like they've already worked through it because we have the Sun at the end. So it's like in the past, they, selfish, had some addictive qualities, like to be combative, competitive, which are not always bad things. It's just the extremes, right? The Seven of Swords, deception. Maybe they lied to themselves that they were happy and they weren't. Or they were like a runner. As soon as they felt anything, they wanted to run away. But this is what's changing. Because the Sun talks about positivity, joy, freedom. Yeah, they had to make a choice. Were they going to stay how they were, or were they going to change? So now with the Knight of Swords, they're like, okay, I can't waste any more time. So there's like this suddenness to where they show up. Oh, what's this? The Moon, the Four of Wands, and the King of Cups. So, Nine of Swords. There's some anxiety here. It's almost like, will you want them? Because of their checkered past, let's say. You know, they might have done some things. But you know, we all have. Nobody's perfect. It's just the degree of the things that have been done. But if people really make a change for themselves, no one else can make anyone change. But if they really are like, you know what, I don't want to live in that world anymore. Maybe that's why they went back to church. You know, trying to get cleaned up. Have faith. Believe in something bigger. Being very, you know, prayerful, mindful of like how do I work through my anger, my addictions, all these things. So there's a lot of this subconscious energy behind the scenes that is working out for you. Because they have hidden a lot of deep feelings, but I feel they don't want to anymore. They're up at night thinking about how to communicate, how they feel. Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior. Queen of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune. You know what? I feel like they've heard part of your story and they're like, oh wow, they've been through things that are similar similar. So it's almost like this meeting of like, wow, we've been through things that are similar. So you know what it's like. They know what it's like. You both are very confident now with the Emperor and the Queen of Wands. Very resilient, 22. So it's a timing thing with the Wheel of Fortune. That it's like now you're meant to come together. It's like this past life memory. Yeah, because you've both been at the bottom. And you both made the choice to overcome the heartache and to give love a chance again. So I feel like you'll have a lot in common, Pisces. And you've both equally put in a lot of effort. So take your time again, you know, get to know someone. Get to know someone. And I bet that's why it'll go fairly slow, is because you've both been betrayed in the past. So talk about that. You know, there's certain things that have hurt me in the past and I'm slow. And this type of person I feel will be like, yep, I know exactly what you feel. I'm going to go slow too. Let's see what happens. Let's talk on the phone. Let's go for coffees. Let's go on dates, you know, spend time together. And then see where it goes. And if not, if it doesn't go down that path, something's not right, you have a friend who's been through something like you have, like a shared connection. All right, Pisces, beautiful, beautiful reading. I really like it. So it's okay to be friends first, you know, and talk about your belief systems. You'll be surprised how they line up. You know, even if it's two different faiths, you can find the similarities in that. All right, Pisces, I was flipping through the deck and true love came out, or showed. Getting to know each other, you know, letting go of control issues, things like that. So All right, Pisces, let me know how the romance goes. I always love a good romance. All right, I love you. We'll see you soon.